What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lito Effects back at it again with another banger. And today, guys, I'm gonna be giving you guys all my secrets, my in-depth insight over the market on why and how I was able to catch over 300 points in nas100 in one trade. Literally in one trade. I didn't even hold it for the full amount that it dropped, but it dropped over 900 points. The trade was literally insane. I posted it on my Instagram. I even gave it out on Instagram for free, telling you guys to look out for that move. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you my gems and my thought process behind on why I was able to capitalize on this move in the market and how I view the markets essentially. So with that being said, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button because that really helps me out, and also make sure you turn on the notification bell to be notified when videos like this drop, because honestly it's gems, like it's literally gems. So you want to be notified when these type of videos drop because you don't want to miss this information. Like I'm literally telling you like all my secrets, right? So with that being said, if you guys follow me on Instagram or you follow my free Telegram chat, the link will be in the description. You will know that I am going to be dropping a lot more content. I'm going to be trying to give out new videos at least once a week. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. This video, like I said, is going to be a trade breakdown. The next video I think we're going to do is going to be over back testing. So make sure you guys look out for that as well. And then of course I got to give you guys the new penthouse setup. Of course, I haven't even got everything finished. As you can see, my office is kind of still getting put together because I just moved in, but I'm super excited to show you guys and bring you guys along my journey, because if you've been following my YouTube videos for a while, you can see that I have moved a couple times. I came from an apartment previously, then I moved into a 4-bedroom house, but now I'm sitting at the rooftop penthouse. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. And like I said, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe and notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I drop those videos. So be on the lookout for those. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these charts and let's get it. All right, now, so let's go ahead and get into the video over the overall trade breakdown. So of course, we're talking about the overall nas100, this big drop that just happened this last week, right? So we can clearly see, if you watch my previous videos, you know that I always start from the monthly time frame when I'm doing the overall top-down analysis. So this is very important that you pay attention to the details as far as why I had this overall bias when I caught this sell for my signals chat. So as we can see right here, currently on a monthly time frame, we can see that we're starting to get a lot of bearish momentum. We've been very bullish for a while, but for the last few months we have a lot of bearish momentum. So that's letting me know, like from the jump, that its price currently is kind of in the overall downtrend when you go down to the smaller time frames. So as we drop down to the weekly, we can clearly see that last week's candle we closed with this kind of like rejection candle. So we can see that we were still making previous areas of lower high points. So we can see right here, boom, and then this formed this new lower high point after we broke this level of support. So that let me know from the jump that okay, there's a possibility that we could potentially be looking to sell from this point, just because we broke this previous area of support on the weekly, and then we had some exhaustion last week. So from that alone, that let me know okay, there is some bearish momentum in the market. And then of course we can see on this weekly time frame that we are clearly in this overall downtrend. Like that's clear as day. So we can see, all right, we're on this overall downtrend on the weekly, and we broke this level of support, and we were starting to retest it. So then as far as the daily came, the story of the time frame on the daily kind of gave me the same thing. We were still making these overall lower high points in the market, right? We would have these lower highs and lower lows being formed. So we can see that obviously, all right, we are currently in a downtrend. So that let me know that since this was the most recent previous low that got broken, that let me know like, okay, I should be looking for a retest in this area. So before this this big drop happened, this drop was about 947 points on NAS. we could see that on the daily time frame that it was starting to give us some bearish indication that we were headed down as well, because we had this area of support now turn resistance, and then we had this bearish candle letting us know that okay, price is engulfing at this area. There's a potential that price can push down from this area. So we are, you kind of got to like make it make sense. You kind of got to put the pieces together in a story, so as far as like the overall story as far as like where the overall direction of the market's going. So from there, I dropped down to the 4-hour time frame, and then this is where I posted on my Instagram. So when I posted on my Instagram, price was currently right here, and then I had put a poll out and I asked everybody like, what is it that you see? A lot of people said that they saw flags, which I can see where you guys are coming from. You saw this, you had this impulse, this correction, but in the back of my mind, we were still in the overall downtrend structure for the higher time frame. So that let me know like, okay, well, there's still a high probability chance that price can push down from here. And then with the real indication that let me know like, okay, I'm looking for a sell, because we had this overall head and shoulders pattern right here. So we have our left shoulder, then we have our head, then we now have our right shoulder. From this point where I called this on my Instagram and said I was looking for this sell, price hadn't gave us the full right shoulder yet, but I was looking for overall projections to come to this area of resistance that was broken to complete this overall head and shoulders. So now we have that in the back of our head that, okay, we have a potential head and shoulders pattern that is looking, that's letting us know that there's a potential reversal in the market coming. So when we align that with, okay, now I drop down to a smaller time frame, I could see that on this 1 hour that we clearly had this trend line break and retest. So we were in this uptrend, and then the story on this uptrend was every time price touched here, pushed up, and then we got this push up here, but then price broke this trend line and came back to retest this. So that let me know that, okay, we're getting rejections at that area. Now I could potentially be looking for sales in that area based off of this head and shoulders pattern, this break and retest of this trend line. And then also it's important to pay attention to details as well, because we can see right here that price made a brand new low inside this consolidation. So price had broke outside of this consolidation, and then we came right back inside of it, but that let me know like, okay, this gave us a new low. So now from there, I was looking like, okay, well, that could give me my overall a new point A to point B for my fib. So of course, if you guys pay attention to my previous videos, I always draw my fibs from point A to point B. In this case, I had to wait for the market to give me a valid point A to point B. So from here, I then drew a fib, and I could see that price had pulled back to my 61.8. So I'm like, okay, and then we could see that this negative 61.8 lined up perfectly with this zone. So then that let me know like, okay, there's still a high probability chance that the market could play out from there. So you could see from here that when price retested this level, that gave us an indication that this was a potential entry that price could potentially push down. But when I called it on my Instagram, the real because I didn't get an entry, I had an entry up here, but then price pulled back again. So I had got stopped out in profit. So if I go to my other chart, the one that I use, this one has too much data, so you guys wouldn't understand. So I just walked up a new one. But you can see that I had sell entries from right here, then price pulled back, stopped me out in profit, and then I caught this entry right here. So we can see that from here, this was a potential entry. And then as we drop down time frames as well, as I drop down to this 30-minute time frame, we can see we kind of had this overall ascending channel pattern right here. So if we draw this like this ascending channel, and I'm going to make these blue. Oops. We have this ascending channel pattern, and that let us know like, okay, well, price broke that ascending channel and then retested. So then from there, I'm like, okay, that's extra confirmation. So from there, I had gotten this sell, and then I had another confirmation that price gave us this bearish variation. So somebody had asked on my Instagram, and I was like, pay attention to this overall bearish candle, because this is a bearish variation, engulfing pattern. So that let us know that there were more sellers in the market at that time, more than buyers. So we have multiple confluences to let us know, like, okay, price is potentially finna reverse from this area, because one, we had our point A, point B for our fib. Two, we had this trend line break. Three, we had this overall head and shoulders pattern. That's a reversal pattern. And then also we had minor structure, we had minor structure trend line, ascending channel breaks and retest to let us know, okay, there's a high probability chance for the market to push down. So from here, also I had a minor structure fib. As you saw on my last chart, I had a fib from here, point B, point A to point B. So price hit my TP from there. I personally closed right here at this negative 61.8 because I didn't think that the market was going to actually push further, because it was so late in the day. I think it was like 3 o'clock or almost 4 o'clock when this happened. And then I personally closed it right here. But then price gave us another opportunity this morning, where price just consolidated. But honestly, I thought price was going to pull back to this area, but price never did. It just gave us consolidation and completely melted. But the overall bias was still from this overall this overall 61.8. So 61.8 to our TP level. We could see that this was over 680 pips, and then down to the lows was over 900 pips total. But me personally, like I said, I caught over 300 pips, and then 300 points, and then I personally closed, and then I was done trading by this actual Friday. So it's one of those things where you kind of have to understand like everything that's going on in the market and make the story make sense. So of course, like I said, we have minor structure validations to let us know, like, okay, there's possibilities that the market could potentially reverse. And then we also had like trend lines here that got broken and retested that let us know, okay, boom, this is another potential entry right there. And then, like I said, we pay attention to the overall time frame, higher time frames. We still had this overall structure that was being formed on a higher time frame to let us know that price was continuing down. So based off of this structure that we have here, I could throw a fib from here to here for this daily time frame, and we can see that price hit this negative 27, and then we could potentially see price come all the way down to this negative 61.8, but price hasn't got there yet, and we react to the market. We don't try to predict it, so we need to see what price does for overall next week. But this was just a quick trade breakdown for you guys, because I promised you guys in my free Telegram chat that I would be dropping new YouTube videos. I'm gonna try to get them out at least one a week. I dropped the vlog last week. That was really exciting, so I hope you guys really like that. And then I still have to give you guys the overall house tour. I'm sitting in my new office right now. Everything, I haven't even like started like decorating anything. That's why I have all this stuff to the right. But I'm gonna let you guys see it, so stick around for the rest of the video, and then we'll go from there. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys, so you guys can understand the overall analysis behind it, and you guys use this to help you in your overall trading. Also, I put an announcement in my Telegram chat that I will be removing my bootcamp from my my website, and I'll be dropping a course here soon. So make sure you guys follow my Telegram chat. It'll be in the description below, and then make sure you guys keep an eye out for that course, because when the course drops, it'll be a whole bunch of knowledge like this, but even more in depth than what I went to on this YouTube video. And then it'll be, starting from like everything from like what is Forex, how to get started, X, Y, and Z. So you guys take a look out for that. It's super exciting that I came this far. If you start watching my YouTube videos from the jump, like from a couple years ago, you can kind of see the overall progress. I think this YouTube thing, like I'm gonna be a little bit more serious with it, and I'm gonna start creating a lot more content for you guys. So like I said, I hope this video was helpful. Do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button, because that'll really help me out. When you guys like and subscribe the videos, that lets me know that that was some good content, and it makes me want to put out even more content for you guys. So you guys make sure you, like I said, hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when videos like this drop, because this is a Friday night and I'm putting out this video, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people watch this on Saturday morning. But it's some gems in here that you probably want to caught if you don't have the notification bell. So make sure you smash the notification bell, subscribe button, like button, all of that good stuff. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace out.